The following is an exclusive presentation of the Nccu Sports Network.
Last week's game?
I thought our young men competed extremely hard. Unfortunately, we weren't able to come up with the win. But I'm really impressed with the way they competed for about 3.75 quarters. Continuously, we have to learn a way to finish games in the fourth quarter. We're not doing a good job right now of learning how to finish games, and that's one thing continuously we try to stress and we're trying to improve.
Bookman is, maybe the standard, maybe as far as MEAC in terms of talent, what they've done. How do you think you guys rank?
We stacked up well for a large part of the game. They went out there, they gave their heart and souls on the gridiron, and as a coach, you can't ask for more than that. But it does kind of give a gauge of where we're at as a program right now. We still have some work to do from a recruiting standpoint. We still have some work to do from implementing our schemes and packages a little bit better. So, I thought we competed well, but obviously it wasn't well enough. But it does show that we're heading in the right direction until we can try to get to that point.
Seems like finishing games has been a theme throughout the season for you, something that you've been trying to harp on. Have you dealt with teams in the past where that's been a problem, and what do you do to try to get them over the hump?
Well, I think it's a testament to both sides of the ball, offense, defense, and also special teams. Part of it is offensively we're not doing a great job of running the football in critical situations, which forces our defense to be on the field a little bit longer. And defensively, we're not doing a really good job of stopping the run, which forces teams to just kind of pound you and ground you throughout the latter part of the football game. So it's both sides of the ball that's having issues. The thing that we have to do is continue to work at it, continue to enforce it, to stress it, and also too recruiting and our strength conditioning program, they'll help those things.
You say that that's the things that you have to do on the field to run the ball more and everything. What do you say maybe to get that not to say that confidence is down, but after a loss, what's the message to the team after a loss now?
Well, our goals are still here. We still want to win 7 football games. We still want to have close on a winning season, on a winning note. And also, too, you never know how this MEAC chase and this hunt pans out. We have to do our job and take care of the things that we can control. So at the end of the day, if it comes a situation where we're in the running for a playoff bid or whatnot, we have taken care of our part of that.
Yeah, looking at the standings right there, you got like 4 teams with 1 loss, and then you all are right there ready to pound. So still something there for you.
Oh, exactly. We have a no-quit attitude. One thing about this football team here is they're going to continue to compete. They're going to continue to come out and give max effort at practice, and we're going to continue to fight for every win and every yard possible.
You're going against a team in Hampton that's 1-4 there, but I guess you don't want to. You have homecoming here and everything, and so this is probably going to be one of the biggest crowds that they're going to probably play in front of this year with the homecoming crowd. So, what do you know about Hampton?
Hampton's a very good football team. Their record is nowhere a reflection of what that Coach Maynard and that staff has done over there. They've been in every football game toward the end, and they're a lot like us, very similar styles of program right now. They're trying to learn how to compete for 4 quarters and trying to finish games. So, it's going to come down to whoever comes out and learns how to finish the football game, because they're a very, very capable opponent, and we got our hands full, and we're going to do a good job of trying to represent our alumni and our fans coming back so they can have something to be proud of.
That's what was going to be my question to you. I mean, you've had a great season so far. You've done a lot of good things, but with homecoming weekend, how important is it to kind of get off on the right foot and really put a good product out there this Saturday?
Well, nobody wants to lose on their homecoming because, it's a representation. It's one of the few times that alumni and people get the chance to come back and see the body of work that you presented on the field. So we definitely want to make sure that we're able to make the alumni and fans proud.
This week, 2 of the 2 top teams in the conference in total offense. Are you expecting a shootout?
I hope not. I hope not. I hope defensively we kind of find our way and we're able to control and stop the run a little bit better. And I hope offensively we just do a better job of executing and running the football. That's my goal for our football team. Last week we didn't do a great job of running the football, so we have to get better in that aspect.
You say you need to finish games. How do you teach them to finish games? I mean, other than I guess you have to do it out on the field in the fourth quarter or whatever. But Is that a learned thing? How does that go?
I think it's kind of what you said. I think it's one of those situations where the only way to do it is to do it on the field. And we have to continue to stress when we get in those situations that they have to learn how to finish games. But, we can do a better job as coaches as well on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball, making sure that we're doing what we do to run the ball and control the clock so our defense is not weary in the fourth quarter in the latter part of the game. So it's kind of a twofold part.
Clark had 2 more rushing touchdowns this past weekend. He's tied for the MEAC high with 12 and is approaching some career and single season marks. Just talk about his play this year.
Andre's been a great asset to our football team as a leader, and obviously his on the field play. We try to do a great job of putting him in a position to score those touchdowns because he's earned it, and also he presents problems in the red zone. He's hard to bring down. He's a physical runner, and that's what you need down there, in the trenches. And he's done a great job as a representation of our team on and off the field.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.